here in my home state of Arizona, a state that I have come, as you know, to love quite deeply. There's a young woman named Jacqueline Taylor. She bought a condo down in Phoenix, or Scottsdale, which is the very nice version of it. To me, that entire area is simply Phoenix, but there are multiple towns down there. There's people don't realize this. Phoenix is the fourth biggest city in the United States. There's like 5 million people lurking around there in the middle of the desert. Peggy Hill on King of the Hill referred to it as a testament to man's hubris, which I think is exactly the right description. But poor Jacqueline Taylor's got herself a little tiny dog, the way that young women do, the kind that you could probably carry in an oversized purse. So it's not a dog as much as it's a pet rat. But it's her pet rat, and she loves it. But she's in a condo, and condo means homeowners association. And apparently the HOA there was taking issue with dogs pooping in the common areas. Now, Jacqueline says, A, dogs are not pooping in the common areas, and B, my dog never does because I take him over to this other place to do his business. So, one way or the next, seems no big deal to her. Until the HOA decided, and here's where it gets really quite wonderful, and anybody out there who, like me, lives under the auspices of an HOA will immediately understand the busybully nature of this bullshit that they're pulling. They declared that every single dog in the condos had to be DNA tested so that when one of them had the temerity to poop in the common area, they could DNA test the poop and match poop to culprit.
How much does a DNA test cost?
$150 mandatory.
Wow.
And you can only imagine that if they match the illicit poop to your pet, there's going to be more fees after that.
Wow. That's funny.
This is why you got to ask around about an HOA before you move in.
Yeah, people, I ran across a quote. I wish I'd had it because it was beautifully written. I believe it was Harlan. Was it Harlan Ellison? You would know the quote. I don't think it was Harlan Ellison, but it was, it was the one about government doesn't make, in effect, busy bullies. Rather, they're attracted to
government.
Yeah. Oh, now I've completely botched the whole thing. I should have looked it up.
We'll edit this nonsense right out of the episode. Anyway, I myself, Ant, as you know, live in an HOA, and one day they decided to send me an unsigned letter, so I couldn't respond, demanding I paint my house. And then when I painted my house, $10,000. I had to take down all the lighting fixtures, and it turns out they were all shot. They had to be replaced outside. $135, $145 each. Go ahead, ask how many there were.
Outside lights? Good Lord. 10? 15?
29.
Ooh.
So the local HOA board ended up, by the time you're all done with everything, it ended up costing me like $15,000 because some jackass walked by my house and went, wouldn't it be great if he painted that?
But look, in a microcosm, that's the problem we have so often in this country, of somebody walking by a problem and saying, oh, wouldn't it be good if that problem didn't exist, without understanding any of the downstream ramifications.
And people point out, somewhat rightfully so, that I voluntarily joined the HOA when I bought the house. Now, that's actually correct. I did join. But it wasn't exactly voluntary. If I wanted this house, I had to join. And it turns out if I wanted any other nice house in this entire city, it was coming with an HOA.
Yeah, it's interesting how things that in theory would not be coercion start to appear like that under certain circumstances.
Sure felt like it to me when I had to paint the damn house and spend $15,000. But anyway,
don't leave the topic. I've got the quote. It's Frank Herbert. Frank Herbert says, "Power attracts pathological personalities. It's not that power corrupts, but that it is magnetic to the corruptible."
Well, that seems to be the case with HOA boards.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about running for my own HOA board, just so I could be a colossal pain in the ass to everybody who wants to do anything. I want to join the board and just say no every time a vote comes up, no matter what.
That's how Ron Paul got elected.
Well, it's worth a thought. I did think about running for Congress on exactly that platform, that no matter what, I'm voting no.
Words and Numbers is part of the CiVL network. CiVL is a streaming platform dedicated to upgrading civilization by exploring better ways for people to organize, innovate, and thrive. At CiVL, we believe that societies flourish when their members honor the civic equality of all people and engage with one another through cooperation. CiVL seeks great minds from around the world to share bold ideas for fostering healthy, dynamic societies. By creating space for honest disagreement among people who share a commitment to building a better future, CiVL offers a refreshing alternative to divisive punditry and insular echo chambers. Words and Numbers is freely available, but those who subscribe to CiVL will access exclusive content, including regular live streams and conversations with remarkable people who are working to build a better society. For more information and to subscribe, visit CiVL.com. That's CiVL.com. Use the code Words and Numbers, that's one word, for 50% off an annual subscription.